What's going on, guys? CardMechanic here, and today I'm going to be teaching you a card trick that'll impress and amaze your friends. Let's get into it. Now before we get into this video, I want to let you guys know that I'm going to have an announcement made at the end of this video, so stick around for that. And if you want to just skip to that part, yeah, I guess you can do that too. So let's dive right in. Now check this out. Tell me where to stop. Right here. So we'll just take this card. Now remember this card. We'll take it and we'll put it right on top. And then I'll just give the deck a quick shuffle. Okay. Now we're going to have the deck cut into 2 more piles, totaling 3 piles. So there's 1 cut and there's 2 cuts. So that's 3 piles in total. Now let's take a look at the first pile. And don't say anything, just look at this card, but don't say anything. Okay, I don't think that's your card, so I'll leave it right here. Repeat the same process with this one. Okay. And repeat the same process with the last one. Okay. And we'll put that there. Cool. Now I don't think any of those are your card. I think your card's still in the deck. So let's have a number selected between 1 and 10. 6. Okay, we'll take the number 6. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now would you like to change your mind? No? Okay, so we'll take this 6th card. And now for the first time, what was your card? The 8 of spades? Did you happen to see it in here? Right, it was... Oh, it's not in here. That's because it's right here. The 8 of spades. So let's dive right into how it's done. First we'll have a card selected. It doesn't matter what card it is. It happens to be the 5 of diamonds here. We're going to take the 5 of diamonds and we're going to leave it right on top. Now what we want to do is we want to get the 5 of diamonds to the bottom of the deck. So the way I do this is by doing an overhand shuffle. So I just peel off the top card and then I continue with the regular overhand shuffle. If you want to know more about the false overhand shuffle, I'll have a link down in the description and on the screen somewhere, so you can check that out. So whatever you have to do, just get the 5 of diamonds to the bottom. Now once the 5 of diamonds on bottom, you can have the spectator split it into 3 separate piles. So this is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. And the reason you want the spectator to do this is because you want them to feel like this is, their own choice. They cut wherever they want to cut. But of course the cut that really matters is the bottom where there's the 5 of diamonds. Now many times when I'm doing this trick, spectators know that this is the bottom packet. So what I like to do once in a while is I like to just switch these packets around just like that. This way they're not too suspicious about it and they think it's just part of the trick. So now continuing on with the trick, since I switched these packets around, I always like to start with the last packet that was cut. And it was this one. This was the packet that was here earlier. So we show this to the spectator and have them say absolutely nothing. You just kind of want them to feel like you're trying to read their face. So when you show them this, pretend like you're trying to actually read their expressions and make kind of statements that would make them think that you're trying to read their expressions. So we show them this card. We're gonna just put the deck face down like this. Take that card out, right? Take it out and leave it to the side. Repeat the same process with this. Pretend to read their expression. Put it face down. Pull it out, right? Leave it to the side. And now this is where the only real technical move that you need. You show them this card, right? And this is their actual card. And at this point, they might make some weird expression or even try to keep a more stoic look on their face. But whatever expression they make, you're going to show them this card, and this is actually their card. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take the card that's above this card. And there are two ways to do this. The way I like to do it is I hold the deck like this, and I use these 3 fingers to slide this card to the side like that. Okay, so let me just really quick show you from another view how I do it. I take these 3 fingers, I pretty much make contact with the face of this card, thumb in the back, and I just leave this finger on the side. Now I'm going to squeeze down with these fingers, and I'm just going to move these fingers this way. So squeeze down and move. And then you can see you can make contact with this card right here. So you're going to pull out this card. Okay, so in hidden view, you pick them up, show it, and now this is where I do the shift. Then I grab the card that's above the spectator's card, right? So I just grab this card and I put it over here. And this whole time the spectator is thinking that that is their 5 of diamonds. Now there is another way that you can do this. The way that I learned initially how to do this by watching, a bunch of videos on YouTube is holding the deck like this and shifting it this way and then pulling this card out. But this felt like a very unnatural grip to me, and this is a lot more natural, and it doesn't seem weird when you're holding the deck this way, because you're never actually holding the deck like this when you're doing performances. You're always holding it like this. So I highly recommend doing it this way. So just shift, grab that card out and put it down. Okay, so now we're at the state where these are 3 random cards. The spectator thinks that this is the top card is their card, and now all you're going to do is clean up. So the way I like to clean up is I like to take this, put it in between here, and take this whole thing, put it in between here. So the spectator thinks it's kind of like a mix-up, even though their card is still on the bottom. Now at this point, I tell the spectator, I don't think any of these are your cards. And usually at this point they smirk, thinking, they got me, they're super smart. So I ask them to name a number between 1 and 10. And the reason I do 1 and 10 is because I don't want this trick to take, ages. So I don't want them to say like 50, that I'm going through 50 cards. So I just say 1 and 10. And I do the same thing now. If they, let's say they said 4. So I come here, shift this, and now I do 1, 2, 3, and I always ask the spectator, do you want to change your mind? And the reason I ask this is because I want them to feel like it's a completely free choice. But I'm telling you, 99% of the time, spectators will never change their mind. So then we take the 4th card. And this time you want to seem a bit puzzled, so you can say, what was your card? And they say 5 of diamonds. So you say, what? Are you sure? Well, did you see your card in here? Now reveal the bottom card first. Was that your card? No. Was that your card? No. And usually before you even flip this over, they say, yeah, that was my card. And then you flip it over. And then that's not the 5 of diamonds. So at this point, their mind is blown. And then you slowly turn this over and show them that their card is right here, the 5 of diamonds. And at this point, they're running around the room, just freaked out, thinking you have some amazing magical powers. And that's how to do the trick. And that's it for this video. So as you guys probably seen, I'm getting pretty close to 200 subscribers, so that is super awesome. Now in my next video, I'm going to do a shout out to 5 people. So real quick, the rules for the shout out: you have to be a subscriber, you have to like this video, and leave a comment down below with #shoutout. And the first 5 people to do that will get a shout out in my next video. So with that, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video.